Today I would like to share with you a very pretty but very simple melody pattern here on the RAV Vast. I'm using the F Ariumi scale, but you can use any scale for this. It will work just fine. And this pattern is especially good because it's going to help us practice this wrist rotation that we need in order to play all of these circular movements around this circular instrument. So I'm choosing these tone fields up here. I'm starting with my right hand and I'm playing note 7 with my middle finger, and then note 5 with my thumb. And as I do that, I'm kind of moving in this figure of 8 pattern. So when I strike with my finger, my hand turns inwards and kind of comes up like this. If I were to follow through, the motion would go all the way like this. And then I'm using that momentum to bring the thumb down and outwards. So I'm kind of making this is the path that I'm moving in here. And as I do that, I'm trying to avoid this, which is what you'll get initially, right? Because we're moving kind of in this horizontal plane, it's very easy to get this sweepy noise. But what I invite you to do is, while you're getting this movement, try to individualize the finger and the thumb a little bit so that you can play with a little bit more intention there, separate it from the rest of the hand, and get that bounce as you strike, even while you're on your journey here, right? So you want a nice sharp bounce, and then you just drift and continue onwards, right? So if I were to really pull those motions apart, it'd be this, and I've bounced, and then I continue, right? I come in, I bounce, and then I continue. In, strike, continue. See how that middle finger is really getting involved? It's not just the wrist. And the same with the thumb. I want to be able to make use of my opposable thumbs. We're just going to play this nice and gentle. And then I'm going to mirror that exact pattern on this side with my left hand. So now I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, note 6, and note 4. It's the same idea. Middle finger comes in, thumb out, in, out, in, out. Shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey, you turn around. Sorry. Combine those two, play this twice on each side, you have a little melody. Quite a beautiful melody. Simple, meditative. So you can play this and breathe with it. So pause the video, practice that, and once you've got it, I'm going to teach you another melody. The next one goes like this. Even more simple, we're just moving between these 3 notes here. So I'm using the center tone, which in my case is a B flat. You can use whatever you've got. Then I'm using tone 1, then tone 3, and then back to tone 1 like this. Now, the key with this is to be able to really make use of that space and be able to count that space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, and so on. So we don't want to rush that space in between, right? I invite you to get a metronome going. If you haven't been practicing with a metronome so far, maybe give that a little go. And yeah, so every 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, is where we strike the note. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Very, very simple, but you'll notice that there's less going on in this one than there is with the other one, and it's also taking part on the lower end of the instrument. That means that we can put those two things together to create something new. So let's see what it looks like if I play this melody, the high part, this figure of 8 part, at the same time as this low melody. Now, what needs to happen in order to make this possible is that I need to be able to switch between these two hands, right? So remember, the right hand plays the right hand side, left hand plays the left side. So now the roles are going to have to shift. When now the left hand comes to play here, the right hand comes to play this note. Then when I move back, left hand comes to play this bass line, right hand comes up to the melody, and then switch again. So now right hand is on note 1, left hand is up here for this melody. Right? So by putting these two melodies together, what I've done is I've created roles here. We've got a melody line up high and a bass line down low. We put those together and we've got a little composition. Once you're comfortable with that, you can start to move that theme of that melody around a little bit to create some different melodies, or to rather extend that melody a little bit more, make it feel a bit more interesting. What happens if I move that a little bit higher? Same idea, moving between two notes, but I'm just changing the position. Back to the original. Now to the even higher version. Right, starting to make it again, you can start to get even more experimental and creative with it and see if you can move that around a little bit while maintaining one of the melodies, right? Maybe this one could change and this one stays the same, or this one can change and this one stays the same. Experiment with it, get creative, and if you come up with something cool, throw it up on Instagram, tag me in it. Or if you're in one of the WhatsApp groups through Patreon, come and say hey in there and show me your patterns there as well. Enjoy it, and if you're looking for some more patterns to follow along with, you can check out a playlist here that's full of them, especially for the RAV. And yeah, I hope to see you in another one soon. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a beautiful day.